Okay, so today we're diving into this incredible real-life story. It's all about workplace manipulation and how one person completely flipped the script using something we all have, proof. Just straight-up documented proof.
Wow. I mean, it all starts right here. This one sentence, it just lays it all out. This wasn't just a tough boss or a demanding job. No, this was a targeted, personal campaign to break someone. And the secret weapon? Documenting everything.
So, how does something like this even start? Well, you know how it is. It's that slow creep, the little things that start to add up. And for our main character, it all began after hours.
I'm sure you've been there, right? That late-night email, that oh, by the way, last-minute request. But here's the thing. For the person in this story, this wasn't a once-in-a-while thing. It was the rule, a constant, grinding routine that just completely erased the line between their work and their actual life.
And get this, it wasn't just late work. It was always an emergency. This is such a classic manipulation tactic, by the way. It's all about creating this fake urgency. It's a way to keep you scrambling, to make you feel like you can't even stop to question things because, hey, everything's on fire.
And then comes that aha moment. You know, that moment of clarity where they finally look up from their screen and realize the office is dead quiet. Everyone else is long gone. And it hits them. This isn't about company culture. This is personal. This is targeted. And that's where that little feeling of unease starts to turn into real suspicion.
Okay, so this is where things really escalate. The hints and the pressure, they're about to become a straight-up threat.
And there it is. The boss casually drops another forgotten report on their desk. But this time, there's a little something extra. A veiled threat. It's not just about the work anymore. Nope. Now it's about compliance. The boss is basically saying, your whole future here depends on you doing this stuff.
So, faced with this kind of direct pressure, what do? Well, our protagonist makes a choice. They don't just roll over. Instead, they start digging. They become a detective looking for a pattern that's been hiding in plain sight the whole time.
It's such a simple move, but so powerful. Instead of just drowning in the stress, they go to the one place where the whole story is written down, their inbox. This is the moment everything changes. They stop being a victim and start being the lead investigator.
And what they find is just staggering. As they start scrolling back, the proof just keeps piling up. Email after email, like this one, urgent weekend report.
And another, needs fixing tonight. I mean, can you just imagine scrolling through months, maybe even years of this? Each email is just another piece of undeniable proof.
And this really shows the pattern that was right there in the emails. On the one hand, you had the boss's demands, all these urgent deadlines and constant pressure. But what was the reality? Well, the emails showed a clear pattern of confusing, contradictory instructions and totally unnecessary work. It was all designed to manipulate, not to actually get anything productive done.
So, with this crystal clear, documented pattern, the story reaches its climax. But here's the thing, it's not some big, loud showdown. No shouting match, no dramatic walkout. It's about one single, smart, and devastatingly simple move.
And this is it. No big drama, just a calm, methodical action. They take all those months of evidence and just forward the whole email chain to HR.
And with it, they ask one simple, absolutely brilliant question. Is this standard practice? See, that's the genius of it. It's not an accusation, it's a question. It's a neutral inquiry that just happens to be backed up by a mountain of evidence. It forces HR to look at the pattern, not just get into a he said, she said argument.
And that one little email, it kicks off a chain of events that nobody can stop. Welcome to the reckoning.
So about a week later, you see the first sign that the tables have completely turned. The boss, the one who was dishing out all the stress, suddenly looks pale. They're the one feeling the pressure now. The whole power dynamic in the office has just flipped on its head. And you want to know why? Because HR just followed the digital breadcrumbs. They connected all the dots that were laid out in those emails, and it confirmed everything. The late-night demands, the stolen credit, the way the workload was manipulated, the proof was just undeniable. It validated everything our protagonist had been going through. And the result? It was fast. With evidence that clear, there was no big drawn-out fight. And just like that, he was gone.
But the story doesn't really end there. The boss being gone is one thing, but the most important part is what happens next for our hero. It's about getting back to normal.
So what does freedom even look like after all that? Well, it looks like this. A simple time on the clock that now means everything. It means boundaries are back. It means the constant fake emergencies are over. It's the start of a healthy work life again.
And that's the real victory, isn't it? Leaving at 5 o'clock sharp that day. It's not just about going home on time. It's a statement. It's the real, tangible proof that they took back control of their own life.
So what's the big takeaway from all this? I think it boils down to this really powerful idea. Sometimes you think staying silent is the safe play, but what this story proves is that sometimes collecting cold, hard proof, well, that's a whole lot louder.